Well, welcome to another exciting episode of Penny's Hot Rod and Custom. Now it's back to winter time. It's getting cold outside. We actually got a couple inches of snow the other day. It's melted, but still, it's cold out. So I guess I'll be back in the garage. Usually I like to work on a couple more old engines over the winter. So this is one of them I'd like to fix up a little bit more. It's all there, not all broken. It's a one horse famous. Can't remember where this one came from. I think Kevin might have picked this up out in Saskatchewan or something. Not too sure. But we've had this engine at a couple shows. I've never did finish getting the mag for it and the gearing, which I need someday. But like I said, we had this at a couple shows. It runs all right, but it's worn in some spots. The igniter has a lot of play. It smokes out there. The rocker arm has a lot of play on it. The valves are just about shot. Here, valve guides are very worn on the valve, and also the tripping mechanism is pretty badly worn too. So you can get it to run, but I would like to get it running better. I believe when I got it, it had no compression, so I think, like I said, this is going back almost 10 years ago. I think I threw some rings in it just to kind of help it run better, so we'll pull that all apart, but I like to go through all this. That is the original gas tank, and I'm not too sure if someone picked me up a repo fender, but and that's the serial number, and it's a 1910, so it's an old one. I really don't see too many welds or cracks all over it. Most of them usually have some sort of head problems, or the rocker arm part there that holds the rocker arm, usually those are busted off, but this one's not. The only thing I'm missing is, I gotta find, I'm pretty sure somewhere we have another one, is a another weight. Someone made this up. That's the way it was when I got it. You can see that's what it's supposed to look like. And found an oiler for it. And another thing is make a better base. This base is terrible. I know we've had this engine just fallen over a couple of times, so make a better, something better for it so it doesn't fall. But I guess the first off, we'll probably we'll pull the head off. That's what really needs to, probably where the most work is going to be need to be done. And then I do have a couple other engines I would love to restore over this winter, and that is a 7-horse Stickney. I already reboarded out, made new pistons, but I've never finished it, and also a 2.5 horsepower famous. Pretty much a barn find. Just bought it, been sitting outside, so I figured those one might make some good shows. You guys might enjoy watching it, so hopefully. But I guess I'll get set up, and we will go and pull the head off of this and see what we can start doing today. And then, well, like here's for a good example. Okay. You see how there's a lot of play in that igniter. Here's a brand new igniter from my little Titan Junior. There is no play, like that's the way it should be. So just to let you know. So we'll probably have to put a new shaft in it to make something. Maybe put some, there should be some Michelite or something in there. I think it's the valve. But I'll get it set up and we'll start working on this. Alright, now we're just taking the head bolts off. I'm pretty sure I had the head off. I'm pretty sure I did back in the day. Too crazy. Break loose. Hey, you can see I managed to get the head off. I ripped the gasket, that's no big deal. I don't care, I'll make another gasket. Not the end of the world, but you can see there is no margarine left on that valve. And she's sinking down already. So, we'll definitely be making a new exhaust valve. And I'll point out, oh, this guy right here, sorry for the camera. You can see how loose the goose is in there. So we'll definitely probably rebore that out, make another new pin. No big deal, we can fix that. Someone's done some little, put a piece of tin in there to tighten it up over the years. And I think I can take, take that off. I'll take that off in a bit, but I'm pretty sure that will be loose of the goose, because you can see she's got a lot of play in there. So probably end up reboring and bushing that. And I think maybe we'll just tackle on the head as much as we can today. I don't know how far we're going to get. But, yeah, we'll kind of split it up in a couple episodes. Alright, give me a few minutes and I'll pull this apart and then we'll see what we're getting into. Okay, and we're just going to pull the igniter off the head. And you can also see, yeah, the rocker arm. It definitely has a lot of play in it. We'll fix that one too. like I said, I don't care about the gasket. No big deal. The points look to be in very nice shape. It definitely was burning pretty rich. So I don't know which shaft, or you can see that there's a lot of wear on that shaft. So we'll probably end up making a new shaft, or bore this out a little bit and put a bushing in it. I haven't decided which one we're going to do, but there will definitely be some igniter working. And oh, I guess I need a pair of pliers. What we'll do, I'll just say, cotter pins are cheap. Punk. There's that valve is pretty worn. We'll fix all this because I can go. Oh, it tightens up there. Oh, okay, it's right there. Yeah. She's got a lot of play. So I guess we'll make a new valve too. You can see how it's worn off to one side. But I'll find it somewhere, a pilot shaft, and we'll get inside there and I'll record it. And we'll put a new, we'll bore out the center so that way we have a new valve guide. Or at least true it up. And okay, now before I take this off before I break it. Okay. Still has a check ball in there. You can see there's a check ball in there. That's what holds the fuel suction. I don't think I'm going to take the carburetor off. I'm always afraid of breaking these. They have been known for breaking. But I guess we'll figure out, we'll take the exhaust valve off. And that's pretty much stripping the head. I don't know how far we're going to get today, but we'll pull that off and we'll see what all needs to be fixed there. Like I said, the trip there for sure. Okay, I couldn't find my reamer. I'll find it later, but just to show you, these valves were, from what I calculated, were 5/16. This is a 5/16 drill bit. It's close enough, but you can see there's a lot, you know, quite a bit of wear there. Quite a bit of wear in there. So I think what I'll do, from what I've kind of measured, I think I'm just going to upper the hole to 11/32, since I'm just making my own valve from scratch. So we'll just get some stock material and start turning down a valve. And I'll set this up and ream them out to 11/32. And we will come in here, regrind a new face on the exhaust side, and down here grind a new face for the intake valve. And that will pretty much, as soon as we put the two new valves in, that will pretty much take care of the whole head, except for the igniter. But I've never had no problem, issues with the carburetor on this. It seemed to work great. It was just the valve was never proper sheeting, and it kind of ran a little crappy. So, but that makes sense. So I guess I'll go. I don't know if today we'll do it. Maybe today we'll start on something. But you can see the head's never been broken off. It's not being welded up here. It's actually in pretty nice shape. It's not cracked up or anything. So this was a start to work on the little one-horse Famous. I think what I'm going to try to do is just make these little mini clips. See how it works out. But this was just ripping apart the head and seeing what the valves look like and stuff. And the next video will be, I'll start looking for we'll start doing the valves, and yeah, we'll do the valves both sides, and fix the rocker arm, and then I'll do different little sets of videos. Now I'll leave it as that, and then I'll let you guys pick later on what engine will be next time, but this one won't take long to do, so it's fairly easy. And I will be getting back to the little monitor ball hopper. We will have that done this year, so, well, this winter. Never no time in the winter, summertime working on this stuff. So, all right, I'll catch you on the next one.